For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up, so I'm clutching tight on this lead.
What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment back with another F122. We are back here on the My Team Career Series, and we are posting this video a little bit sooner than probably normal, just because how horribly the Hungarian Grand Prix ended up going for us. Guys didn't check it out. It was it was a short video. Like it just didn't go well for us. Ended up retiring the car because we literally just could not drive around that track. I mean, I don't know what was going on. Even without being on the throttle, we were spinning out. So like I said, I don't know what in the world was going on, but picking up where we left off now, man. We got the sponsorship renewal here, and we're definitely gonna probably get at least one new sponsor. We're probably not gonna be able to keep Salve just because we're not able to beat our rival at the moment. I mean, Acclaim is just literally blowing us out of the water, and we want, an opportunity to keep making more and more money. So that's what we're gonna try and do here. So let's see, what we can do here with the sponsorships. All right, so we're actually gonna end up sticking with Distort as a sponsor, and now we're gonna add Zigzag. So basically, we just got to complete a total of 30 laps during the race weekend. So which as a team at that. So yeah, so combined total, most of these races are well over 30 laps, like combined wise. So we finish typically around like 50 or 60 laps, something like that, maybe even more combined. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this sponsorship. We'll take Zigzag, welcome to the team, and we'll throw them onto the car. We're keeping Distort at the same spot where we had normally been doing it, and we're adding Zigzag to the end plate. So you can see Distort there on the side, and the end plate will throw on Zigzag. So hopefully we can get these sponsorships in and continue to earn more and more money. All right, we have team activities to do, so I guess we'll take a look to see which one we want to do first. We might go with title sponsor, get some driver acclaim. Well, I guess if anything, we need more team acclaim and less driver acclaim. So we might go with the marketing strategy conference. We could go chassis. I don't know. It ended giving us. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with the chassis upgrade. Why not? Because we need to start working on some stuff in there too, anyway. And speaking of chassis department, we're gonna get the resource point generation for them. It's gonna cost us 2.2 mil, but we gotta get things moving here. Next, we'll be working on to get the build time. That'll be a 1.5. Hey, actually, I don't know. I mean, this is important too, but I don't know. We'll figure out if we want to go build time for chassis next or not, or the resource point generation. Because the more resource points, of course, we get, the better we can get our car getting up faster and faster. But yeah, facility wise, that's really all we have to do. We'll hop into the R&D here, and we'll see what we got going on here. We have 1,280 R&D points to use. We can't do anything here. We're tapped out here in the aero department. We can make another. Oh, actually, no, we can't because we don't have the fabrication. So never mind. We can't do anything else in the chassis department. We'll probably start working on weight reduction and weight redistribution here soon. And the magnetic compound has come in, so that's good to see that we got the ERS upgrade. The next one will be rotor speed, and good grief, that is quite a bit of points right there. So I guess we can go ahead and start working on the ECU since we already got the pistons going. Might as well go ahead and get this going as well. It's somewhat cheap. It's not gonna be here for a while though, but you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get that going. And we're finally not dead last in the powertrain department. We have passed AlphaTauri, so that's nice to see. It's gonna take 42 days. Holy crap! I mean, I know we got the season break, so that's part of the reason why it's taking so long too. And we can look into durability at the moment. I think we're gonna wait on these. We're not having really any durability issues at the moment, so definitely want to catch that before any issues do arise. But at the moment, yeah, we're looking pretty fine. And a quick look here at the Constructors' Championships. Leclerc did extend his lead on Max Verstappen. It's up to 16 points. Verstappen had cut it to a point, but a race win by Leclerc allowed him to pull ahead. Ferrari up to 419. Red Bull at 467. I don't think they had the greatest race. Verstappen came in 5th, and Checo came in 6th. So yeah, they just didn't get a whole lot of points that last race. And Carlos Sainz with 185 sitting in 3rd, with Russell a point behind him, looking to potentially make that pass when we go to Spa for the next race. And it's just still been kind of a struggle for Lewis Hamilton there, but not else really much there. Let's go ahead and hop into the sim here. We're gonna have a season break, a long season break, so there'll be some stuff for us to add in there, catch up on some time. But yeah, let's go ahead and advance. And we'll start the season break. Well, I guess it skips on through there. So we have 5 days. Well, we got 4 days to actually be able to do something. So I don't know if we want to drop any morale since we're working on stuff. It will give us resource points, but we're going to marketing strategy conference. And we'll go with the second. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. And we'll take a quick look here. We are seeing that Red Bull once again is closing in on Ferrari. So is Mercedes. Alfa Romeo kind of starting to catch up a little bit again with McLaren. McLaren has kind of plateaued a little bit the last couple of races. Haas also trying to make that push to catch up with Alfa Romeo. Alpine increasing their lead. Looks like AlphaTauri and Aston Martin has kind of stayed pretty similar these last couple Grand Prix, and we're still trying to catch Williams. And Williams has been doing a good job increasing and getting better and better. So hopefully, you know, we can find a way to catch up to them. We got some big upgrades coming through. We just gotta, it's just a matter of waiting and getting time for them to come through. But yeah, I don't think there's much else for us to do. We're gonna go ahead and sim again and get ready for this Belgian Grand Prix. But we also have some potential upgrade coming through as we get the resource point generation. Love to see that. And actually, we're gonna go ahead and pause it real quick just to see. We're getting the trophy boosted. Well, we did not get lucky with the aerodynamic department. The upgrade we were working on, the side pod profile, did not come through for us. So now it's not going to be here for a couple more Grand Prix. September 5th is when it'll be in. And boy, we are really falling quite a bit in the aero department, man. I mean, we were in like the top 5-ish area, and we are now at the bottom 2 again. So just ahead of Williams there. So we'll get that one going back and go. We'll get that one up and going again, and thankfully it'll come in no problem next time. But looks like the next race, though, we should, it depends how much time in between, but we should have quite a bit stuff coming through as long as, you know, no failures. But we'll get the roll dampers, we'll get the pistons, getting our powertrain up and moving yet again, and hopefully, you know, things go well for us. Let's take another quick look at R&D. Looks like nothing, looks like it kind of stayed the same there, too. So, but yeah, looks like we have another Pirelli Hot Lap. Probably do the average speed zone for this one and catch you guys at the end of it, because, I don't know, these things are kind of pretty much the same here. So I mean, I would do rival duel, but spas are pretty big and long track, so yeah, we'll do average speed zone. Looks like we're gonna hit this one at Spa pretty decently. We hit it at, we crossed at 108, 109-ish. So yeah, 108.7, we'll take it. Easy gold, easy gold. Quick look before we hop into qualification. Mercedes has passed Red Bull as the second best car on the grid, and Ferrari's starting to make a little bit more progression after like the last like 3-4 races. They've kind of stayed in the same spot. And Williams is getting further ahead of us too. But AlphaTauri has passed Aston Martin. And right now, yeah, we're kind of struggling, man, to try and catch up with the group. But hopefully, you know, we get some big upgrades to come through and we can get things rolling. All right, boys, let's see what we can do here at Spa for our quali lap. Practice kind of went decently well. We took that one very terribly. Took that way too deep. But yeah, practice went pretty well. We'll see how it kind of goes here. It's our first time running on softs. They had us on mediums and the hard tires. So yeah, I'm interested to see how we do here. Hopefully, you know, we qualify well here at Spa. This is a track I definitely like a lot. And hopefully, you know, everything works out for us. Alright, kind of, okay. Ocon sets a 148, gives us a gauge of, you know, what we possibly need to be doing here, and we're not taking sector 2 has been where we struggled the most. We kind of take things a little too deep and don't turn the best through it, but hopefully, you know, we can make up some ground here in sector 3 here. Had to kind of let off the throttle a little bit there. 146 for Leclerc, holy crap. And we're already at the 130 mark, so I'm not sure how well we'll do, but hopefully, you know, we get a decent time. We got a good run right there. Able to keep the throttle all the way down. And one thing I've noticed, boy, that magnetic compound ERS upgrade has been huge. We're keeping our ERS fairly well. And here we go. Looks like, ooh, yeah, it's going to be a bad time. But 149. So Ocon was at 148. He's our rival. And he was quite a bit more ahead of us. So hopefully, you know, we might be able to take Sector 2 a little bit better than what we did, and hopefully, you know, we can, things go well for us this go around. And boy, we're struggling coming up That hill right there definitely didn't take that the best. We lost some time there, but yeah, we're at minus 1.4 or 110. Let's see what we can do. We took that deep. Yeah, we lost a lot of time with that bad turn there. We got Albon on the back of us, even though we passed him. Yeah, that turn definitely cost us quite a bit of time. We're at only half a second up better, boy. At one point, we were a full second up, and now we are not. And we're going to be just about 4/10 up. Yeah, just short of 4/10 up. So, unfortunately, we didn't do better that go around. Well, we did do better, but we could have did a whole lot better. So, let's head back to the garage and see what we can improve at. And yeah, it's compared to everybody else. It's Sector 2. Sector 1, we're taking beautifully. Right now, we have the best Sector 1 of anybody on the grid. So, the upgrades, we're definitely noticing them. They're definitely coming in big for us. It's a question of, you know, can we improve in Sector 2? Sector 3, we're not doing too bad. Compared to Leclerc, he's 3/10 better than us. It's Sector 2, man. We're losing a lot of time. I mean, he's got a 2-second lead on us, but Schwartzman not doing the best either. I mean, he's right now in P19, and he's going to fall a lot further whenever these two Mercedes finish. But, yeah, so we're going to drop even more, too. But we're in 13th right now. We'll sum up a little bit and see, you know, what we do for our next run. Okay, well, we lost quite a bit of time entering Sector 2 there. Yeah, this section, man, I don't know why we're struggling so much with it. I think it's just because I don't know how when to hop on the throttle and when not to.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Okay, took the end of Sector 2 a whole lot better. We're looking solid through here. Into Sector 3. Hopefully we can keep this going well for us. We got good pace. And right now we're making up a lot of time here. We're getting over a full second here. Right now we are in P14. Hopefully for us it ends up being a good one. And so we kind of got a little loose there, but it is going to be over a second gained, and that throws up us into P8. Right now we are in to Quali 2. Question is, will we hang on to that? And we will. We actually make it to Quali 2. So we're racing well here at Spa. We got P8 in Quali 1 at the moment. So let's see what we can do in Quali 2. Unfortunately, we got rain scheduled. I don't know if it's going to be in Quali 2 or Quali 3, but I'm hoping it'll last until Quali 3. Teammate Schwartzman comes in 21st. He does beat out Guan. I don't know why Guan you struggling so much in that Alfa Romeo at the moment. Maybe his focus is low, but we'll take it. Hopefully we can stay ahead of Ocon, who's in 15th. But yeah, we did a pretty solid job. Got quite a bit ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, who's below us in 9th. So maybe this is one of those tracks we do well in. But let's hit the Quali 2, boys. See what we can do here going into Sector 3. Perez sets the fastest lap with the 146, and see the end part of that. Well, we're carrying a lot of speed through there, boy. Love to see that. As we come in here to the final chicane here in the final turn. Oh, we took a little wide there. Kind of hopped on the throttle a little late. We're going to set a 147. And that is, Lando Norris right now with the P1. And now Leclerc. Okay, so that drops us down to the 4th now. So, honestly, I didn't hop into this lap expecting to kind of really run again. Well, this is not good. It has started to rain out here. Honestly, yeah, these softs are not able to stay out there yet. We're not even going to be able to get another run in. But the moment we're in P9. And I imagine, yeah, these things are not yet. We're just gonna go ahead and go in because we can't. These things are way too slick. That is for sure. They are, yeah. We're not gonna be able to make another run, but hopefully that means nobody else can, and that actually means we may make it into Quali 3. So fingers crossed here, but yeah, I think we may be starting the points. So I guess we'll see. And nobody goes back out, so we are into the top 10 shootout. We actually out-qualify Ocon there. He's going to be in P13, right next to Alonso with P12. So right next, right next up to his teammate there. And we we sneak into the top 10, man. We'll gladly take it. We actually did a lot better than Ocon did, too. Almost, yeah, over 0.7 tenths better than what he did. So let's see what we can do here in the top 10 shootout. And let's see what we're going to qualify. All right, well, we're only going to have one shot at this. And it is a downpour out here at Spa, boy. This is not what you want to see, having to come out here on one of the longest tracks in F1. And we're having to do it in the full wet, so this is definitely not going to be easy. Alright, yeah, this was not fun to drive. Thankfully, the race is dry, but this was not fun. I don't know where we're going to finish. Yeah, we did completely terrible. I mean, sector 2, we struggled with the most anyway. We'll start P10. Hopefully, you know, we can figure things out. We went 8, 9, and 10 from quality 1, 2, 3, so it is what it is. But, hey, we made it to the top 10 shootout. That's what matters the most. And good grief, we got blown away. Thankfully, like I said, this race is not in the rain. And once again, Lewis Hamilton proving why he's one of the best of all time, as he once again drives extremely well in the rain, and he's able to hit it under 2 minutes. So yeah, like I said, this is one of the longer tracks anyway, and the last thing we needed was to be on full wets. But hopefully the race goes well for us. I'll catch you guys when it's time for the start. Let's go.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team back in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special just around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Magnussen, Ace, Bottas, Ocon, and Sebastian Vettel, Albon, Gasly, Max Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Tsunoda, Stroll, Mick Schumacher, Robert Schwartzman, and Guan Yu Zhou. Fernando Alonso, Latifi, Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
And thanks to some grid penalties from the top of the order, we are starting in P7, although we're off to a very slow start here. Bottas does get us, but so we're going to find a way to, maybe get our spot back. Yes, we do. We also kind of squeeze out Kevin Magnussen. So we are able to gain a position, but now we're getting left in the dust by the McLarens. And we got to hurry up and try and make some ground with them. We are able to catch back up thanks to Ricciardo and Norris kind of battling out going up that hill, and let's see if we can stick with these boys. Oh, just trying to make a move on our inside there, and oh boy, here we go. This is the section we have taken the worst so far the entire time. Let's see if we can do better here during the race though. Looks like Bottas trying to peek his nose in there. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep it there, but we have lost a lot of time to the McLarens, and yeah, I don't think we're ever catching back in the DRS range with them, but we're gonna use some ERL above on the grass here. At the lap one, the McLaren, excuse me, have gained quite a bit of time, and oh no, Schwartzman's already in the pits. That is not a good sign. We do not want to see him in the pits after the first lap. And we're gonna hop into a replay here. Let's see what happened with our teammate Robert Schwartzman into turn one, and oh, he loses his end plate, hitting Esteban Ocon there, and yeah, that is not good for Schwartzman. So now we know why he had to go into the pits. And here at the end of lap number one, we are on board with Lewis Hamilton. He started at the very back of the grid. He's looking to make some overtakes possibly, but boy, here in this final chicane, there's a lot of cars bunched up together, but Lewis Hamilton will be able to hang on to his spot. He's sitting in P18 at the moment, so he was able to make a few overtakes after the first lap. But so far, it's just not going so well for the former or for the 7-time world champion. Well, we really actually do a good job getting out of Bottas' DRS range potentially. So hopefully, these upgrades to the engine will allow us to, be competitive with these straight line speeds. We're trying to chase after Danny Ricciardo here and hopefully stay in his DRS range and stay out of Bottas. Crazy. That car actually feels fast and it actually feels competitive here at Spa. The upgrades to the powertrain that we've been focusing so heavily on have definitely helped us out here. DRS will be enabled here and we will see what we can do. Hopefully we can stick with Ricciardo and pull away from Valtteri. For the first DRS stint, we will have it on Ricciardo. Hopefully for us it goes well. And we're able to stick with him. Came up a rouge pretty well. DRS was a little late on it, but we're pulling away from Bottas. We're coming in fast on Ricciardo's. We also use some ERS. Not going to burn up everything. And as I mentioned during qualification, boy, the magnetic compound upgrade for our ERS system was definitely huge. And it's come in very, very beneficial. I mean, we're able to save ERS a lot right now. And it's gaining back very, very efficiently and quickly. Lap number 4 now going up a rouge. We have Max Verstappen looking to chase down Valtteri Bottas. Bottas in the Alfa Romeo will not have DRS. And DRS will be deployed from Verstappen here. And he will overtake Valtteri Bottas, moving him up ahead into the standings. He did not. He had the grid penalty that really kind of messed him up. And oh, it's 3 wide at the moment. 3 wide. Alfa Romeo. Kevin Magnussen has joined the party. And boy, this is not a good sign for Verstappen as Magnussen has overtaken Max Verstappen and Bottas on the outside, looking to also make the overtake, trying to get it done. But Kevin Magnussen able to overtake both Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull, getting into position. Good job by Magnussen, boy. That has pissed off Verstappen. He was getting the job done on Bottas, and here comes Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. That 3-way battle right there has allowed us to escape quite a bit from Verstappen, Bottas, and Magnussen. And it's pretty much almost given us a 5-second lead. Hopefully those 3 just keep battling it out back there. And I think there might even be a Mercedes in that mix too. And that sucks to see as Ricciardo is definitely, we're struggling so much in Sector 2, man. It's crazy. Ricciardo has pulled quite a bit away, but boy, that ERS, boy, it is working wonders for us. It caught us up quite a bit of time from there. We gained almost half a second on Ricciardo from back there, but straight line speeds, man, we're not losing as much time as we once were. If anything, we're starting to kind of gain some time with some of these guys, but we'll take it. We're 1.3/5 behind Ricciardo now, so we also got to make sure that we got to be vigilant on our ERS deployment. Want to be able to hold our Magnussen and Verstappen if they ever do come up to us. So, but right now to go try and catch Ricciardo, and we are actually gaining time on him in straights. Love to see that. We actually have a car that is somewhat competitive. We actually got DRS on Ricardo that time around, so we were able to catch up to him a little bit. And hopefully we can get it coming up a Rouge here. We kind of took that corner quite tight there. We're within a second. Can we remain in it as we go through the DRS detector? Not sure if we'll have it or not. Hopefully we do get it. And looks like we actually will get it on Ricardo here. Here we go. We have DRS deployed. We're going to save some ERS. We are gaining quickly on Ricardo, but he's going to be able to hold us off this go around. Okay, we're coming up the hill. Yeah, maybe could have took that a little bit better, but we're going to have ERS and DRS deployed. We're hunting down Danny Ricciardo. Can we catch the Aussie in the McLaren? We're going to have to brake late if we want the overtake done. He cannot allow us in. And oh my goodness, did Schwarzman have another issue? Well, they probably threw him on the softs and it's time for him to go to hards. That's probably what's going on there. Good grief, Schwarzman. But boy, we tried making an overtake right there on Ricardo, and it cost us quite a bit of time. Verstappen actually gained like a full second right there. So, big mistake from us, and now Ricardo has a much bigger lead on us than what he did. On lap number 7 now, Verstappen looking to now overtake Kevin Magnussen here into the turn. Can he get the job done, or will Magnussen shut the door? Magnussen cannot, and Verstappen is now up into P7 as he'll now look to hunt down us. But Magnussen not able to hold the position much longer. Much faster Red Bull for sure. But Magnussen, hey man, he's doing a good job in the house right now. Racing extremely well. We're trying to see if we can catch back up to Ricardo here in Sector 3. This is a sector we've gained quite a bit of time on them with our ERS being deployed, and we're using quite a bit of it. But we have caught back up to Daniel Ricciardo a little bit. We're within a second. We are able to get back into the DRS range. It gets quite a bit of time gained on us. We didn't take the final sectors too well, and he just say fastest lap of the race. I don't think that's true at all because we didn't get the little purple thing. But yeah, back on Ricardo's heels. Hopefully we can remain in the DRS range. So we're getting closer and closer to our pit window here, and looks like we will remain in it. And hopefully this goes well for us. And oh boy, we're getting a little. These tires are definitely starting to get a little shot, but we have DRS on Ricardo. We're going to use some ERS, try and pull away from Verstappen as well. But this time we're not going to try and make that mistake. We're not close enough to get to Ricardo on this attempt. And yeah, this time we're going to play it smart. And another guy to keep an eye on here is Carlos Sainz. He's looking to get into P11 as he's trying to pass Sebastian Vettel. He have DRS here on the first straightaway here, and he will get into turn number 1. He'll have the inside line, and Carlos Sainz making his way up from P21, also at the back of the grid like Lewis Hamilton was, and is making his way closer and closer towards the point. And speaking of Lewis Hamilton here in Sector 2, he's looking to make the move on Gasly. He is diving down inside and will get the move done. And Lewis Hamilton with the aggressive push, trying to find a way to get his team into the points. His teammate George Russell has been racing well, but Hamilton with an aggressive move there, and now he is looking to chase down the Alpines and to see if he can gain some more track positions. And racing side by side with Esteban Ocon now here on lap 7 still. And Lewis Hamilton, can he get the overtake done? And it looks like he will. And now he'll be chasing down not Fernando Alonso. That is Sebastian Vettel. He is looking to chase down now in the Aston Martin. Can he get the job done? He'll have DRS on him. Vettel does not have DRS deployed. And can Lewis Hamilton make another overtake here into lap 8? He'll have to wait potentially to get him on the next DRS area, but Lewis Hamilton is making up ground quickly. He is looking to chase down more and more drivers, but can he get to Vettel here going up a Rouge? Can he get the job done? Lewis Hamilton with DRS deployed. Is he going to be using his ERS? No, he will not use that at the moment, saving battery for now. But Lewis Hamilton not going to be able to get the overtake done on Vettel. He'll have to wait and abide his time. Yeah, we're kind of feeling that tire grip. Yeah, we're not in the 40% section yet, but we're definitely getting close. We can definitely feel they are wearing out. But yeah, by the time we get out of here with these tires and go to the hards, it'll definitely be worn out a lot. Alright, well, this is our end lap. We're going to have DRS and ERS deployed on Ricardo. We got to stay as close with him as possible. We're going to see if we can make an attempt to dive on him here. We are going to get the dive bomb done on Daniel Ricciardo here on lap number 10. The question is, can we stay in front of him? As you know, he is not going to be happy about that one. Oh, here he comes. You know, this is a section we've struggled so much with this race. We're side by side with the Aussie, and he is going to get the overtake right back on us. We did not take this section well at all. We're constantly going wide and all that mess. And that has also allowed Verstappen to kind of catch back up a little bit more. He's within 3 seconds now of us, and yeah, we're just struggling with Sector 2. You know, Verstappen has closed the gap just like that. He's 2 seconds behind us now. Verstappen. There's not somebody we want to deal with. We're hoping just to battle with Ricciardo as we exceed the track numbers there, but that's okay. We'll be alright. And coming in is Ricciardo as well. He won't stay out, and hopefully, you know, we get a better pit than he does. But Verstappen also come in. Yes, he will. It's like everybody that was on mediums are coming in now. Hopefully, this goes well for us, and maybe we can find a way to get in front of Ricciardo. I highly doubt it, unless they have an issue back there, but we'll see. And, oh, no, Schwartzman's out of the session. That's not what we want to see. Oh, no, we had an issue. This is even going to allow Verstappen to be even closer. Oh, my goodness. Come on, pit crew, man. We're having a very good race. Verstappen's going to eventually be able to pass us now. Unless it gets held up by Guan Yu back there. He does not. And, yeah, that was huge. That was huge. No, is that Verstappen trying to make a move there? Holy crap. I don't know about it took, bro. Come on, really? Because Verstappen hit us? Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, there goes Schwartzman right there. It's kind of a dangerous spot for where Schwartzman was at. And it was yellow flags right there. How did Guan Yu was able to pass us right there? Come on now, game. That was me. Y'all telling me give the spot back. Y'all screaming and yelling at somebody.
Okay, Roberts dropped out of the race.
Yeah, you're quite late on that. We knew Roberts dropped out like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, Verstappen just absolutely blew us by. We're struggling on the hard tires, getting them warmed up. All right, well, let's see if we can get ahead of quite a bit of these guys that are in the pit lanes. I think we should be able to without much problem, and looks like we will. And we're running in P7 officially now at the Verstappen, after we had issues with our pit crew, and Verstappen was able to overtake us pretty easily. But unfortunately, we do lose a spot. And Ricciardo is now 4.5 seconds ahead of us. Good grief. But, well, now our goal is just to make sure, we don't get caught by Magnussen and anybody else behind us. Although he is 6 seconds behind us. I think we have a pretty good shot of holding this. But it's this Sector 2, man, that it's just killing us. And lap 12 here now with Lewis Hamilton. He is looking to chase down Carlos Sainz. And somebody has damage right there. I don't know if that was Sainz. I believe Sainz lost an end plate trying to battle with Valtteri Bottas. But Sainz trying to fend off Lewis Hamilton. I don't know if he'll get the job done. He will not. Into turn number 1, Hamilton has overtaken the Ferrari Carlos Sainz. And oh my goodness, that is awful for Sainz. Losing an end plate. He had worked his way up extremely well, but it looks like once again another end plate will be knocked off here in this race, and that is going to severely cost Carlos Sainz and Ferrari. And lap 15, DRS is on for Max Verstappen. He's trying to overtake Danny Ricciardo here, and they're going wheel to wheel, side by side. Can he get the job done? Ricciardo not fighting or not going away just easily. And Ricciardo and Verstappen battling it out for P6 at the moment. Wheel to wheel, still side by side. Here they go into Sector 2 here. And Verstappen has gotten the overtake done on the Aussie driver, Daniel Ricciardo. And Verstappen into P6. Looking to see if he can make up more ground. But will Ricciardo go away easily? Verstappen looking extremely quick now on the hard tires. They've heated up quite a bit now. And it looks like Ricciardo might not be able to get back into the fight with Verstappen. All right, well, going into the final lap of this race. For us, not really wasn't much going on for us. I mean, after the pit stop, I mean, we never really were able to catch up to Ricardo. Verstappen got past him and then just kind of blew him out of the water. Lewis Hamilton is behind us, but he's not going to have enough time to be able to overtake us at this point. But he does catch quite a bit of ground in Sector 2, gets quite a bit of time back, but we'll be able to fend him off. He's not going to be anywhere close to being able to get us. But yeah, so it's looking like it is going to be a very good finish for us. I don't know if this is our best finish of the year or not. Did we get a 6? Maybe not. I'm not sure, but yeah, we will take a P7. Definitely one of our best races of the year, and it actually looks like we're competitive with the upgrades made to the engine unit. It was kind of hard to see at the Hungarian Grand Prix just because it's not a lot of straight sections to actually see and display the power, but thankfully, you know, we're able to show it here at Spa, and we're doing an extremely very, very good job. It's definitely a lot better than being at the back of the grid. Well, for one Ferrari driver, it has been a pretty easy race into the final turn here at Spa. The Belgian Grand Prix winner will be Charles Leclerc in P1, another race win. Russell comes in P2, followed by Sergio Perez will round out the podium. Lando Norris with a P4 finish for McLaren, and coming in at P5 will be Max Verstappen, getting the job done. A great race for Verstappen. Daniel Ricciardo will come into P6. And coming across the line, the final turn, it will be a good one for us. A P7 is our finishing point, and we will gladly take it. A very, very solid race for us. Good stuff by this team. Unfortunately, Schwartzman did end up getting out of this race. He had some sort of issue. And driver of the day, no surprise, Lewis Hamilton, as he moved up quite a bit from, I believe, 21 to 7. Or not, to 8. And following by us will be Lewis Hamilton, Kevin Magnussen, P9, and Valtteri Bottas, P10, will round out the points here at Spa for a very, very good race. So Charles Leclerc gets P1, followed by Russell and Sergio Perez, as y'all saw on the podium. Lando Norris gets the P4. Verstappen able to work his way all the way up to P5. He's ready to pass me and Ricardo after the pit stop. So our pit really kind of screwed us up. But even then, I don't know if we were going to catch Ricardo or not. So we're only one DNF in this race. And Stroll comes in 21st, but yeah. Unfortunately for Schwartzman, curious what kind of issues he had. But we'll take a quick look at the Constructors' Championship. Leclerc able to extend his lead on Verstappen. Is over a race lead on him, so you know he is loving that. And then George Russell, he's actually able to pass Carlos Sainz now with that P2 finish. And Sainz, I'm not sure exactly where Sainz finished. He was at the pretty far back on the grid. And yeah, Sainz finishes in P18. Not able to get a lot of movement done, but yeah, Ferrari, man, is still holding strong, and Mercedes is actually finding a way to work their way up there to try and overtake Red Bull. But they got quite a bit of ground to make up. But right now, it's definitely, you know, we definitely know who the top 3 runners are, and we do very, very well against Ocon. Unfortunately, he somehow gained more points than we did. I think because he had the fastest lap. Okay, well, anyway, we're losing this one by the next race anyway, so it is what it is. But Team Acclaim, we had underbody damage in this race, so we know money-wise we're gonna have damage. I'm sure Schwartzman's gonna have a max penalty as well because he didn't even finish the race. So we got 83 total laps done during the race. I might that includes practice. I don't know, but yeah, okay. So only 30,000 damage for Schwartzman. We get 21.5, so the underbody damage definitely kind of kicked our butt a little bit. Over 2 million, so we're getting closer and closer to making some more upgrades for our facilities. But yeah, not bad. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we did have an issue there. Another R&D failure. I believe that was our chassis department right there. Yeah, the roll dampers failed. Oh my goodness, bro. We just can't catch a break, man. We are getting a lot of failures. Like, I feel like it's a lot more than what I've seen other people have. Like, we don't have anything like increased failure. I mean, I get it, you know, we don't have like the facility upgrades there for our chassis department, and that might be why. Well, we got quality control, but still 30% failure chance, man, and we're seeing a lot of failed parts, man. That's definitely rough to see, but Oh well, oh well. Hopefully those pistons come in and we get more powertrain upgrades and get even faster and faster. And that race at Spa, man, we look pretty damn good. We look pretty damn good. But you guys, I want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts here on the F122 My Team Career Series, and how you guys have been enjoying it. And if you guys, want to keep seeing more. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with this series and more. We got Madden dropping this week as well, so they'll start popping up here on the channel. So we'll start kind of figuring out some schedule stuff here soon. We'll figure out how to upload stuff here. But yeah, once again, you guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Have a great rest of your week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.